pain relief technology from us, to give us a phone call. And we'll put a testimonial line on the screen. This is different. If you yourself or someone you love is in chronic pain for a good portion of their day, they wake up in the morning, they hurt. They think about it throughout the afternoon. At nighttime, it's the last thing they think about before they go to bed. Those are the folks that I want to listen and to understand that there is something out there other than just reaching for medication. This is an FDA-cleared medical device that can help to alleviate chronic pain. I want to introduce you to the gentleman that introduced me to the Quell. This is Dr. Mark Legere. Welcome back.
Hey, thanks for having me. Yeah, good seeing you.
I know how busy you are, man. Every time you come here, I say thank you. Yeah. People walk into your office every single day because they're in chronic pain.
Right.
And it's not even necessarily the pain that is the embitterment. It's the cheating ourselves of the good stuff of life that pain creates.
Yeah, it's the what am I missing and what do I have to do to get it back. In addition to that, we're looking for something that's effective, simple, and safe. And so this is actually the only FDA-cleared device for 24-hour use that's 100% drug-free. And in this world now where we're hearing a lot of stuff online, we're hearing a lot of stuff in the media about opioid epidemic and the addiction of pain medications or scary interactions. With the Quell device, it's as simple as taking a pill, except it's a push of a button, and the device does all the thinking for you, and it works.
I've said this on the air before. I kind of thought it was like voodoo magic, but I've got a lower back injury that has plagued me for most of my life, and a neck injury, same thing. And I was having problems managing it. This thing is amazing. This is what your Quell is. You charge it up. The battery on this thing lasts a good week.
A week.
Okay. And it goes into a neoprene sleeve, and then we're going to show you where this sleeve goes. You're going to use a series of, the word is electrode, but that's a scary word. You don't feel any shock, any electricity. You feel a subtle tapping. That's it.
Yeah.
And let's show them where to put it, because that's the part where I went, wait a minute, that doesn't make sense, but it makes perfect sense.
It does. And again, it's about being simple, and it's about taking a lot of technology and a lot of research, putting into the simple device and letting it work with the press of a button. So what we do is we just simply take the electrode, which has 2 snaps. And then on the back of the device, we have snaps that they go into.
Right.
And it's as simple as snapping it in, taking off this protective covering on the back, and the back is just there to cover up these little contact points.
And regardless of where your pain is, it goes on your lower calf.
That's
and
correct.
You're going to use a free downloadable app for your smartphone. Doesn't matter whether it's an Apple phone or Android or what have you. And then your phone becomes the control box for this thing.
You can control it from your phone, but for people who aren't technology savvy, you can also do it from the device itself. So this little button sitting here, and when we press that button, you're going to feel a little bit of a tapping, buzzing, tingling type of sensation. It should not be uncomfortable at all. What it's going to do is that's going to trigger a little group of nerves that sit on this upper calf, and that's going to be your on-ramp onto the central nervous system.
Okay.
So when that signal comes up, the body then responds, trying to turn down that pain signal, and then it's going to give you relief back down to the leg.
So, Dr. Mark, all of us, men, women, you're tall, I'm not, you're skinny, I'm not. All of us physiologically have that same cluster of nerves in that spot, right?
Right. We have it on both of our legs, and that little group of nerves are very easily accessible. If you actually reach back onto your leg, you can feel it. It's a little uncomfortable, but what that signal does, and it's a patented signal that travels up the central nervous system, that signal, when activated, is going to turn on the body's natural pain blocker. So again, drug-free, which is something that I really like. And it's going to give you relief in multiple pain points. Because let's be honest, most people aren't coming in and saying, it's my ankle and that's it.
Right.
It's my hip and my ankle and my forearm. And unlike other devices that are in the same category of care, you put those only where it hurts. This gets multiple pain points 24 hours a day.
There's some of the most respected universities in the world were part of the creation of this product. There is no other medically cleared device for chronic pain for 24-hour active use that I'm aware of. And it made a huge difference for me. And I'm going to recommend it to you. By the way, our normal return policy is 30 days. Return policy on this?
60.
Doubled it, because it doesn't happen overnight. What I'm going to recommend is if you're in chronic pain, it could be that football injury, it could be that bursitis, arthritis, it could be snow shoveling yesterday, it could be cutting the lawn in 2 more weeks or whatever. If you've got chronic pain, wear this, but wear it consistently. The only negatives I've ever read about this item are people who didn't take it out of the box and give it a fair shake.
And the people who did take it out of the box,
have raved about it.
And the results that we've gotten from this have, in the medical world, been very impressive. So what we found is that 8 out of 10, so 8 out of 10 people were satisfied and got improvement in their chronic pain. So 81%, 8 out of 10 people.
And that's not a statistic. Those are lives. That's human beings.
These are people we actually surveyed. This isn't us encouraging any results. This is tell us what your experience is.
Yes.
And to me, then clinically, that means that 8 out of the 10 patients who I refer to it are getting parts of their lives back.
The second number, though, is the one that, to me, was the most impressive. And I'm one of these numbers.
Sure, 8 out of 10. So when you think about it, to me, it's the 8 out of the 10 people are now playing with their grandkids.
Yes.
Aren't missing out on church functions, aren't having to make excuses anymore to do things. And it's not just the women out there, it's also the men. And sometimes we can be reluctant in actually taking care of ourselves.
Us guys tend to not be proactive.
No, but it's so simple to use.
We're not that bright.
I'll keep it under my pants, and I just kind of go throughout my day. No one even knows that I have it on. And the device is doing all the thinking for me. So I don't have to remember, oh, I need to take my pain meds a couple hours later. The device is coming out of people from Harvard and MIT are the researchers who are behind this. And they've taken complicated research, science and technology, and put it into a push of a button.
Now, let me ask you this, because Mark, you and I have known each other for a while now. Have we ever had a better price? Have we ever been under 200 bucks?
I can't even get it cheaper in my practice.
Okay. This price is truly amazing. It's a while supplies last price. We were able to work directly with the representatives and the folks at Quell. There's no middleman involved here. And I will challenge you to find a better price. This is their latest creation. This is their newest model. This isn't the old one. We didn't blow dust off of a shelf to get a $200 price tag. That's really important you understand this. It pairs up beautifully to your cell phone. If you wear it at night, and it's recommended that you can wear this thing 24 hours a day, you just take it off if you're going to shower, if you're going to swim. Okay, but if you're going to jog, sweat won't bother it, etc. But it'll actually track your sleeping and give you information that you didn't even know about your own body.
And you can share that with your doctor and help the doctor, let the doctors make good clinical decisions. But again, I don't want to give a patient something that's going to be complicated. I don't want anything that's going to be scary. I don't want anything that's going to be ineffective.
Right.
And with the Quell device, it's so simple because it is just snapping the device into the actual electrodes. And it's a little buttons. We didn't want to make it complicated. We made it simple. You take the button, you snap it into the back, you take off this covering. I usually say is keep the covering just so if you do take it off, if you're going to go shower.
Because it is reusable, and that electrode strip lasts usually about how long?
It lasts about a week.
About a week.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
So
we get a full month supply.
Supply. So all you're going to do is you're going to wrap it around. It's one size fits most. It's meant to breathe with you, so it's very stretchy, and it's going to then work with a simple press of a button. That signal is going to be activated, or this little grouping of nerves are going to be stimulated with this sensation. It's going to feel like a tingling, and then all of a sudden that signal is going to come up. Now the tingling's not going to come up. The tingling's always going to be around the calf.
At the calf, yep.
But when the body's natural pain blockers are kicked in, it's going to give you relief throughout the body. And so you can see in the animation here, when that signal travels up and the body then responds, all those different pain points are getting relief.
So it doesn't matter whether it's your shoulder, whether it's your tennis elbow, whether it's your joints here, my back, my neck. It all goes on that one spot. Just try it. Try it. Give it a good 60 days. That's our return policy on this item. See if it doesn't make a difference for you. I can tell you, this thing works. Thank you.
Good seeing you.
Dr. Mark. Yes. And thank you for your help as well. I've never seen a better price. We're under 200 bucks. Gabrielle is standing by. She's going to help us to get organized. Take us up to the rest of Morning Q Live. Thank you.
That's right. So let me ask you this. Can you find 2 AAA batteries in your house that work? Are you opening up a drawer like this?